Good morning. How is everybody after the Thanksgiving weekend? It was a little busy, huh? Well, I'm hoping that everybody traveled, went where they meant to be, or everybody came and that you all had a good time and got to experience a lot of things with each other. So we're coming today together to do messages. So let's say hello to everybody. There's Chase. Good morning. I hope you're doing well and your family. And Christina and Cavell. And Kathy Marino. Good to see everybody. Barbara Ward. We had a great Thanksgiving. It was very quiet. It was just us. We did what we chose. Uh-huh. And Carrie World Traveler. Good afternoon from Germs. May I have a message, please? Does that mean you were around the germs at the airport, I guess? Oh, thank you. Carol Swisher, hello. All right. So we're going to come together and we're going to first call in the light, God's light, and bring it down through our consciousness, down through our heart, down through the entire channel, down into the root. And take a breath, bringing in scarlet red, moving it down through and beyond the feet to the deck where your prosperity pyramid is. And know there are 3 ways there for you to travel down into the middle of the earth. One is to climb down the banyan tree, and another is to go through like a water tubing. And the other is to bring your higher self and to allow yourself to fly. Very good. And just let yourself gently move through the gap and down upon the beach of the center of the earth. And take notice of how rooted you feel now, if that's where you normally sit. And if not, perhaps you might want to do it more often. Okay. And here's MKZ. Good morning. Okay. All right. So we're going to call in Mother and Father within our hearts as we stand before Him, very rooted into the earth. And we're going to welcome all the different phylums of the angels, all the ascended master beings, and all the universal beings that are on their journey to grow, to come and to sit with us and to feel the love that we all generate with each other. And know that we are on the journey to understand the preciousness of love. And it is only you that can perceive that thought for yourself. And as you do, it will grow in the people around you. Very good. All right. So let's begin messages. So, there's Joanna. Some more people came in here. Joanna M. and Marby. Welcome to every one of you. I appreciate you all coming. And remember to hit the like button for the YouTube analytics. And we'll begin to see here what messages are here from you from the higher dimensions. So Chase, I'm going to come to you first. And they're very specific. We're going to the Thailand area where there are caves. Inside the openings. And you can perceive yourself in your spiritual boat, which could be a canoe or something small. But what you're going to have happen is another depth of perception, a greater gift of seeing here. Mm-hmm. This is a gift given to you from your lineage. Mm-hmm. So you might think that inside this cave it would be dark, and yet the light of who you are lights it up. And you can see things perhaps not many have ever seen before. The beautiful tones and frequencies of light and streams shooting around the cave. No, today there's not a need to go far. There's a need to own that you are here and that it is a gift. I want you to see beyond fear, to see beyond concern, to see beyond that which presents itself to you in your human life, and begin to have the vision of your angelic self that has understanding to know that all things are purposeful, and that when you have your belief in the arms and the heart of God, all things always work for the best. So it is from here you can begin to see the silver lining. But it's just many, many showers of streams of light. As soon as you go in, you're kind of halted there in the awe of how much aliveness there is in the world that isn't seen by most people. Mm-hmm. So I want you to ask yourself, are you afraid of that vision? Or are you willing to allow that vision to be owned by you? Now what appears is a lingam in front of you. It is white and it is very ancient. So if you're willing, I want you to pick that up and feel the warmth and the energy coming through it to you. Yeah. Perhaps you feel warm. Perhaps your feet feel enlivened. And perhaps you know it's time to leave. It doesn't matter because there is a perfection in it. The lingam is for you. And if today is not the day you're ready for it, it will be there for you. And it holds many gifts about language, understanding of the heart. Yes. So we wish you many blessings. And Now perhaps you can see the beautiful angel of a soft pink who is in that boat with you, guiding you. And she will be kind of your next to you for a while you are learning and growing. And just having her lets you begin to settle down into the depth of who you are. To allow your higher chakras to open and to relax. So allow yourself to go deep in within yourself. Yes. And without intention, the boat, the canoe, that which you came in with, turns around and slowly takes you out across the way onto the beach. And know you have come to a magical place deep within the center of the earth. Many blessings to you on this day, Chase. All right. Christina, good morning to you. You may have a message. What does your little sign say? I don't know. I cannot read it. But the first thing I see, like what we just experienced with Chase, is the waters of Greece and their purity and their blessedness for over time. So I want you to think of I don't know what they would be called there, like a creek or a little river. River might be a little too strong. A little energy of water that is consistently in the flow. And it's very warm and yet refreshing. So I want you to lie down as the water can flow over you for cleansing, purification. As it moves through and circles around through every chakra, moves through the energy of the spine, down through the legs and out the feet. And your crown lifts up like bright flowers, aliveness. Flowers begin to surround the chakras. And there's being overcome with a great peace, a great achievement. What was once a yearning, you can begin now to feel. Still more clear water is coming. I can see the peaceful smile upon your face. So they're wanting you to know that this is a space that is yours, that you can generate yourself at another time if needed for calmness and peace and purification. Every soul that walks upon the planet needs a purification and a purification of cleansing, and most don't know it. So here is the gift the angels are bringing to you to allow the water for over ages that has been pure, to allow it to wash over you. You may even have an actual location come in your mind. Yes, and that either soon or later you will be able to go to to physically experience this experience. Very good. Many blessings to you, Christina. All right. Cavell, good morning. See, it is true. I have an image now with who I've spoken to. So let's see what comes for you today. So, Cavell, I see you walking in the desert, and you are barefooted. And what better way to feel the energies and to allow the consciousness to come up from within you of the earth. And yet I say to you, what better way for Jesus to offer you his hand and his sandals to wear, to make the walk that much easier, with support for you on your physical body and for the legs that carry you. And yes, too, as I will call forth a cool breeze for you to bring an ease into the journey. And what is it you are walking towards? I want to say to you, Cavell, you are walking towards to you, to who the truth of you really is, to that which we would call the becoming. So why not allow that journey to be full of ease, to be full of excitement and upliftment? And it is there upon this arrival you will begin to really understand your destiny and where it takes you to. Many blessings to you, Cavell. Enjoy your walk. Wanane. All right. So remember that today we are still using our community theory, that if either of any of these powerful messages ring for you, then you can certainly choose to take an implementation for you. All right, Kathy Marino, good morning to you. So let's see where we're being taken today for you. They're wanting to say to you that you look and sometimes in the wrong places for your answers and for what you would hope to be the truth of your spirit and your divinity. For instance, they show me a wall of cans, food. Very interesting. Certainly brightful in color and choices and the immense diversity of what there is to choose. And they're saying that if this were food, you would look for that which was delicious, that would be desirable to the taste. And they're saying when it comes to your spiritual journey, it is to look more towards the frequency, the raising of consciousness, the intention of a higher experience. So we must ask ourselves, so what is it of all these cans that we must look for higher frequency? So let's contemplate for a moment what the old energy monks for the high priest and for the Dalai Lamas, what would be their request for taste? And again, they're going to say to you, remember, my friend, it isn't about the taste. It is about that when consciousness would shift upon the inhalation of the different varieties of things here. So, contemplation. So we shall ask God for this answer. Show us what would be the highest and best thing to eat for the raising of consciousness. And I do this simply to show you how many more of you need to turn to God to have your answers and your choices. It isn't bland. Do you think that God wishes you to live a bland life? No, this is not so. It would be perhaps spicy to some people, depending on where you are upon the journey. For the spiciness will teach you for balance. That is what we are looking for, not only upon consciousness, but upon the physical body that must be in harmony. So balance and harmony, those foods. So you may see cans of vegetables. You may see, if you are vegan, some type of a food that would be protein high. But I'm wanting you to understand more than anything that in this the message is that you want to ask for balance in all your questions and to go to God and all of his teachers to find the answer. You have some of his teachers around you yourself. And to not just assume the simplicity answer, which God is simple, but there is simple in humanity and there is simple in divinity. Yes. And it is true that those that are living their divinity tend to eat less. Because that which they too take part of has a great filling for the body and all its needs. So what we hope to wish is we unleash from around you the confusion of the care of the self. It isn't to take away everything, it's to start at the beginning. Maybe changing one thing and then moving on. And this isn't about telling you that what you eat now isn't good. It is about a bigger essence of saying, allow the choices in your life of anything to become in a balance. Whether it's that you are your humanity or your spirit or your soul, to let it be in balance instead of making choices out of fear and attachments. So, many blessings to you. Kathy. For reward, good morning. So I do see a beginning of a message, and I'm going to ask to take me higher to an angelic being, to a vision. And I see hands in white gloves in prayer. The being those hands belong to does not show itself to me. And yes, we could assume to think that this is you. But they're wanting you to understand the action of prayer. And it is to pray to that which is God for you, whether it's the universe or Buddha, whatever it is, as if that which you request is. It's already arrived. And as you give thanks and gratefulness Know this will enhance the experience of it in your world. So illumination of the words you speak is about the throat chakra. So as we look at the heart and raise it up into the level of the throat, we bring the illumination of love into that throat to express itself through prayer. And why am I saying it has to be spoken? It doesn't have to be. But there is a greater power within the word. The mind itself works, but the word has a powerful union of heart to throat. And it can be heard in so many different ways. So when you do it this way, it'll come from all arenas. Every single cell of who you are will have a radiation of its truth. And as you allow the thoughts to be through the energy, so shall it be. Things will move quicker. So as we go back to the simple picture of the hands with white gloves, let there be prayer. Many blessings. And the last thing I saw here, Barbara, is the word believe. Speak that which you believe. Many blessings. All right, Carrie. Well, I'm going to wish you first that you are free of germs. Many blessings in that action. As we know that your presence surrounds you and the violet flame comes and destroys anything that is not of the truth. So, Carrie, I see you standing receiving a shower from the clouds in the sky of purification. See if you can allow that to ignite itself within your own brain consciousness. The purification. And know the arms of the mother open up to receive all that runs off from this discharge. And now the intimacy of that rain goes into the inner cells of your being, throughout the cells of all that you are, being rinsed and purified. Asking for purity. As Kuan Yin herself comes up near you and pours upon the water bottle that she herself has prayed with to come over the crown, down through the channel, throughout all cells for purity, to release karma. So allow the peace and the radiance of your own truth to move out through and around your body, touching yourself with your right hand upon your heart and feeling the illumination. Once again today we have the illumination of the heart. Many blessings. Hakiyata Bashana. For in this world there shall be no germs. All right. Many blessings. So we have MKZ. interesting that so many things are being shown to me in normal daily actions. And for you, I see you doing laundry. And again, it's about observing your thought through the process. What do you all think about laundry? For you know that cleanliness allows the truth of who you really are to emerge, whether it's the clothes or your physicalness. So I'm going to see you walk forward through 3 levels of a liquid shower. The first one is going to be the serenity of blue, to calm the energy of who you are. And the next shower will come as pink, to begin to love and embrace and want to discover and find out, being willing to hear and to listen, and perhaps even to write and to share what you discover about yourself. And finally, the final shower is of a beautiful radiant yellow. For here you become the child of God. And as it permeates out through your soul, there shall be peace. There shall be reunion of that which was once separate and is now at home. And so it is. Many blessings to you, MKZ, I'm sorry. And so Marby, you are next. I have to remember to have my indicator here. All right, Marby. Many blessings to you, MKZ. There are 3 angels that come for you. The first one carries a ceramic bowl. It's one that you've received from your mother down through your heritage. And she sets it on the table, but you recognize the bowl. The second thing from the second angel is a handful of wheat upon the stalk. That is from the grandfather and how he toiled the land so that all of you could eat and earn money for the farm to grow. And the third angel, is a handful of seeds, many different seeds of vegetables, things that will help the belly and the physical body to grow. The unique thing here for you to understand is it's been handed down through you through time, what you know. And whenever you feel yourself moving away from that which you know, there are footprints waiting for you to walk in to help you follow. Whether it be from number 1, number 2, or number 3. And it may not be about seeds or the stalks of wheat or even the bowl, but it'll be about truth. So when you feel the truth has been lost from you, I want you to reset those 3 things and be grateful and be thankful, for they were the origin of who you are. And then start again and move forward into the world again. And know there shall be peace awaiting you. Many blessings. Okay. Joanna M. Well, I hope I'm not going to cough through this. Let's see. Oh, Carrie, world traveler, meant she was in Germany. Always traveling, that girl. All right. Here we are, Joanna M. I was seeing if I have to make these a little shorter. Joanna M. I don't know where this is coming from. All right. How about that? This angel seems to be in a hurry. I don't know if that is something that you find yourself in often. She's like scrambling to make sure she has everything she wishes to give to you. She's been waiting, and in the waiting, she's gotten kind of lost in talking to other angels, and so now she's late. So I'm going to reassure her there's plenty of time. The heavens can slow down time whenever we need it, to make sure she gathers that which she wishes to bring to you. The first thing she offers to you, and she comes in I want to say it's a multicolored scarf. It's not one of the chakras, but there are multicolors to let you know there are many parts of you that are yet to be discovered. There you go. She offers you a purse. Again, not a normal purse. It is a cloth purse that holds many magical tools. And how it will work is when you feel that you don't have what you need, you will simply reach your hand in and what you need will come out in the consciousness of your heart. And it will let you be revealed on what to do. The next thing she wishes to bring you is a necklace. One that you will find that you enjoy. It is about inch long, half-inch wide, turquoise necklace. It's beautiful. And you are of the water. Am I saying anything about your horoscope? No, I am not. I'm saying that you are a water being. That I believe ancient times ago you swam in the water and found food in the water. It was your survival. So contemplate that for a moment so that the necklace can almost hum a sound you used to sing with sisters. I can hear it. And perhaps if you allow yourself to calm, and to listen as you become her, everyone gathering and singing the song which brought peace and harmony, you will allow it to do so once again. No, it is not about the whales. It is not about the dolphins. It is about you and a family that you were of that lived near the water and were very full from how they did a lot of things through the water. And it is a great gift that's being forgotten. Perhaps the Alaskans are those whom are the closest to this understanding. But perhaps they too hear the sound in the distance from the old gatherings. But this truth will speak to those who are fear of no food, of drought, of ice, flood, fire. For it brings hope. It brings hope to an existence that can become from that which you have, whatever it is. So I wish you many blessings in this purse and in this necklace. And finally, she gives you the scarf to let you know that you are a soul that is filled with many answers. Many blessings. All right, Joanna M. All right, let's see. Julie Johnson, good morning for coming today. Yes, everybody, I guess I'm going to go longer today, so I hope that's all right with everyone. Julie Johnson. Barbie, did I pass you? No, I guess not. I saw you up there. All right. I'm having a release in my whole sinuses. All right. Julie Johnson. I have an angel that's bringing down I'm going to call it not an ewe, which would be a female sheep, but a ram that has horns. It's a male sheep. And no, she doesn't bring it to you for you to alter its life, but to understand that all things have a unique oneness. So there are many things upon this sheep that are able to support life. The hair. Boy, I was raised on a farm and we had sheep and I can't remember what that's called. I know they shear them so that can be made into clothes to wear. And the horns can be cut and made into toys for children. And there's a great companion experience for those who herd the sheep as a shepherd. And we know of many who've been shepherds in the past. So, Julie, is there a need somewhere in your life for a companionship that's very close and intense? And for those around you who have all they need? Or if they do need, to know that you have an answer to fulfill that need. No pressure, just asking. But she brings you this message of this large ram and to know that you'll always have enough for all that ever presents itself to you. Let there be no worry. Let there be no hesitation. Ask and ye shall receive. All right. Good morning to Anik. Many blessings. And good morning to Prime 3. And Chase would like to say thank you. Her body was vibrating and was overwhelmed with emotions. I started crying. Well, like I perhaps have told you before, crying is healing. And I think it's a very beautiful thing to, when you're moved, to allow tears. I was a crier in my journey. And my teacher in Thailand, no matter what was happening, I was crying, whether it was mine or someone else's. And so he stopped the class one day and said, now listen, everybody, because they were kind of going to pick on me. There was 10 original masters, and there was one called Trodicum. And you know what he did? He cried all the time. He was so moved by everything he learned and felt that he had to cry it out from inside. And he said to me, this young woman will be the light before any of you, for she cries it out. She lets it go. She feels it and lets it go. And probably that did come true. So, Chase, just cry. Let it go. The vibration is shaking it and getting it out. And you must give it a river to flow on, just as you were in the canoe to let it do so. So, many blessings to you. Many blessings. Prime 3 would like a message. All right. So, Nama Kiete Shikieta Nama Hata Kiete Bekeshi Namo Hakate Shanakate Aba Hamakiete Ashetaba Hata Hata Hikiete Ba Yatamo Kieshatabo Yata Yata Niekiete Nyanamo Yata Tade. So I have before me Michael with his sword, and you stand behind him 3 deep, and you are humbled that you have been chosen to be one to own a gift of transformation, of light. And yet the sword has its own magic. The sword will align into the heart of your soul. Yes, breathe that in. For the true magic of God that flows through the sword is God's love. It is the ray of Orion, the pink ray. So while there are those who would think of the armor and the army and all that to be warlike, it is loving. It is through love that Michael works and helps and sheds the old. So, Prime 3, heed before you the journey of becoming the ray of Orion. Many blessings. Okay. Yeah, pretty powerful, wasn't it? He offered you his sandals. Well, I'm sorry, Carrie, I didn't know you were in Germany. But perhaps you need the message you got there. Here's Barbara Ward. Thank you, Mother TheoSophia, for that powerful message I could so easily see my praying hands in the verse of Scripture. Whatsoever things you pray for, believe that you have already received it. And yes, that is so true. Thank you, Barbara Ward. Crafty lady, you would like a card as a message. All right, let me see who else is saying thank you, and I'll come back, crafty lady. Yes, Chase is saying to you, it's messages from angels. So let me ask you, crafty lady, would you like a message from the angels? Thumbs up, please, everybody, Marby says. Okay, something happened here. Thank you for the tears. That is me. Oh, she had tears. There you go. Okay. But what I will do is a card for everybody. How's that? All right, so she really needs a message. So I'll just get my cards out and start shuffling for everybody. And we'll get a crafty lady message from the angels. How's that? Thank you, Chase. So I look up to the loft where the angels come from. And I don't know if you know a lot about angels, but there are those who are called destroyer angels. And I want to say to you all, stop. They're not bad. There are good angels because they are ones that help destroy illusion around you. So I see 3 that come down here for you, and they all wear a beautiful soft lavender. So much is like how the lavender essence is very healing, takes pain away from wounds and can help the lungs and so many things. Today, these destroyer angels are lavender. And apparently there is something around you that you need to be rid of, eliminated, for them to take a walk a different way. So this gift that comes today of the destroyer angels will support you in helping you do that. But I mind you to be careful that what you ask for. For what we ask, thoughts or things, can manifest itself. So maybe that is coming to you because you yourself have created this situation. And certainly the destroyer angels will help relieve that which shows itself in the human form. But perhaps the lesson is really inside the essence of you and understanding that thoughts are things. And that what you ask for sometimes becomes when it's not really what you meant. For instance, I had a client who wanted to start working less. So when the business started to go down, she was disturbed. And I said to her, didn't you ask to start working less? And she never understood that the universe only follows what you ask. It doesn't always have all the understanding of what's going on inside you. So, crafty lady, maybe you need to contemplate for a moment. The destroyer angels have come and will support you. But you must also ask inside of how are you creating the situation? By what thoughts and what you're asking and how you're placing yourself in the world. So, many blessings to you, my friend. I'm so glad you joined us on this day, and I hope you enjoyed your message. All right, so let's pull a card. I'm going to ask for it to be looking for the word, how the essence of everyone is doing on your growth. How's that? You're very welcome, crafty lady. I hope you come again. All right. So I'm going to say below or above, and I'm going to hear above. So here we are, the dreamer. A new start. Trust yourself. Push your fears aside and take a leap of faith. Very, very nice card. And there's the angel peeking out through the window. But we want to just simply know that as we dream, we also have that rooted deep into the earth. And know the little hourglass. So we'll do another. This fits today. The brilliant ideas that may need refinement. Overcoming obstacles with faith that everything will work out. Communicate clearly and concisely. Remain objective. And here is that person we're talking about who has gifts. Are you ready to pull them out of the stone? Or even to wear the crown? So I'm going to go one below. I love it when this deck shows the rainbow light. Time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor. Self-discovery. And there's that spiritual light radiating. Very good. All right. I hope you like the card reading. A little bit of an extra. Any comments? Any questions? Is everybody gone? No, they're still here. The messages seem very powerful today. And I guess we're late because I was a little long-winded, but that's what they showed me. So remember, they're all for you, all of you. And Jim Gordon, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for coming forward and let us know that you're listening. And Julie Johnson, thank you so much. And Marby says thank you. At least that horrible coughing stopped. Chase loves the cards. Yeah, I love these cards. The Angel Wisdom Tarot. Everybody always asks, so thank you, you're still here. I spoke with my friend in Shasta yesterday who, her house is just stones and crystals. And I was looking for something for my grandson, and we're ending up getting about 20 stones. But I'll have to show some of them to you when I get them. They're very, very unique. And for my grandson, she suggested, because his aura is very gold. He's, like you say, he's an angel. So she had this stone that was from ages ago of a dinosaur. And as it laid within the ground and got soft, it turned to a golden calcite, which it was about this big around. He'll probably just love it. He was a dinosaur kid, you know, all the dinosaur things. Well, very good. Maybe we'll have to start doing the card. There's some days I can't stay on so long, but today is a good day for that. And it all worked out, didn't it? We got to be together a long while today. Oh, I hope everyone had a nice Thanksgiving. And Christmas is coming. My goodness, we couldn't forget if we wanted to, could we? And you know, sometimes in my heart, I'm always reminded, remember why we have Christmas is because of me, and we know who's talking when he says that, is that he was born So we must remember that he was the blessed present we got that day. And what a blessing that we all have him, that within yourselves that you can get to where you can hear and experience his light. All right. A whole hour, my goodness. So I'm going to go, continue my day, keep on going. I might get out today, who knows? My husband's going to work 4 days this week. I'll be home alone. I did, it was quiet. Yeah. You know, the world's always going on along no matter what we're doing. People are changing, and my daughter's dating new men. She's starting to understand likes one more than the other. So we'll all hope she finds a perfect one, or something close to perfect. How's that? And sometimes when things happen, you have to understand, oh, I guess this is here for a reason. Yeah. All right. I will see you tomorrow. And yes, we know who comes in on a Tuesday, don't we? Yes, I'm right. Jesus is tomorrow, right? So we'll see how that goes. And have a great day. Feel the happiness in your step, especially you, Cavell. I used to, at one point, I would go walking at the mall. I was a mall walker. Anybody remember that era of time? I don't know if they still do it. And every step I would say, I feel no pain, I feel no pain, I feel no pain. And it went away. So you have to think of places sometimes that you can use your affirmations, and it'll change your life. That's what's powerful about it. Okay. All right. Many blessings. Love seeing all of you. See you tomorrow. Good day.